I am informed that apparently you want to see my shoes. Now, I don't know whether that is a cry for help, if you have a genuine interest in footwear, or you've simply run out of things to watch. Either way, not that you deserve to know anything about my luscious feet. I am going to be showing you my shoe collection today. Okay, and I will be judging you throughout because I know that you will be judging me. So I poured myself a little lime and soda for the road. It did have lots of ice in it, but it's kind of melted already. And I already drank half of it. But isn't it cute? Little lemon glass. Cute. Little lemon glass. So cute. Okay. Okay, let's get the first pair of shoes. So, first up are these. Now, some of you will recognise these already because they have already featured on the channel. These golden strappy heels with a sneaky skin type glossy finish. Some of you will recognise them from the Jealous Ex-Girlfriend ASMR series. Gentle plug to go and watch that if you haven't already. And these are some of my comfiest heels. They are not too high and they go with everything. I also really like the straps. 1, 2, 3 that goes all the way to the back, and then this goes like that around your ankle. They are comfortable. I probably wear these the most out of any of my heels at the minute. Crisscross gold heels. And as far as heels go, they are pretty low, which makes them quite comfortable. That said, you look like somebody that would break your ankle in heels within 5 minutes. These ones are comfy and sturdy. once upon a time, I wore heels so high they practically had their own postcode. I wouldn't do that anymore. Wouldn't do that anymore. Do you like them? Do you want to hold them? Come on. Here you go. Actually, I changed my mind. You look grumpy. Okay, so sticking with heels for the next pair. These are my oldest and favourite pair of heels that I've ever owned. They're really old, so they're probably in a bit of a state, but I did try and clean them up a little bit before filming this. Can you guess what colour they are? If you guessed electric blue, congratulations, you win nothing. These are my favourite heels in the whole wide world. They are I just love them, they're just so perfect. Look at them. The Lulu's favourite heels are blue, electric blue, and they're quite chunky here, chunky here, chunky here, and here. My oldest, most worn pair of heels. I just absolutely love these heels. I don't know what it is about them. They're nothing special. I love it. Just love it. And confession, I wore these out on my 18th birthday. Don't even ask how long ago that was. Okay, the answer will hurt both of us. They are clinky and grubby, and I love them. I've had many adventures in these heels, not all of which I can remember or would probably want to. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. There's some things in life that you just don't need to know, or in your case, you just wouldn't have the brain capacity to understand. They're there. I've also noticed I've scratched the inside just now with my nails. Sorry. It's okay. These heels definitely don't owe me anything. The Lulu's favourite heels in the whole wide world. recently. I was at my friend's wedding just the other week, and by the dance floor there was a box of these shoes for you to switch into if your heels were hurting, and they are flip-flops. A box of flip-flops. And it got to about 11 o'clock, and I thought it was time to make the change. So here they are. Blue flip-flop. Flip-flops, which are, who knew, very good for dancing in. When you have tired feet after wearing heels all day. With the bubbly texture on the inside. I'll try not to scratch these off with my claws. Can't believe that. Now, I never used to like flip-flops at all. I used to find them so uncomfortable. I don't know if they're just made better now. The bit that goes between your toes. It used to really annoy me. It used to really hurt. I don't know if they just make them better or my toes have become invincible. Either or. But I would never choose these. Just like I would never choose you. But here we are. That's quite satisfying. Look, you can push it. Okay, so let's move on to some trainers. Now, I don't really have multiple pairs of trainers to show you. I have 1, 2 pairs, and I wear them to the death. And then I'll get some new ones. And my current trainers are these ugly dad trainers. And you know what, it's funny because if, like when I was at school, if you wore trainers like this, you'd have been bullied so bad, like so hard. And now it's like they're in. It's so weird. I don't understand. Anyways, these ugly dad trainers with squishy, netty sections and somebody that would accidentally tie your shoelaces together. Maybe we should get you some shoes with Velcro. I think that will suit you a little bit better. Okay. I'm actually just going to moisturize my hands really quickly because I feel like that will make the next ones sound better. Don't know how to explain that. But while I'm doing this, I would like to point out that you seem like somebody that would stand on the back of your shoes instead of doing the laces. Am I right? The only thing is I've moisturised and now it's all going to go into my rings. Oh well. Try this. Can you guess what might be next? Okay. Ready? Can you hear it? So I wanted to moisturize my hands quickly for this sticky sound of these black boots. Sticky, 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 little black These are quite flat. Only a little tiny bit of a wedge. Let me get the other one. They sound quite nice too. On and to scratch gently. I have actually got 3 pairs of black boots to show you. This is just the first one, but I wear black boots a lot. Basically the whole of autumn and the whole of winter. I've got 3 different pairs. These are quite clean actually, considering you've been breathing near to them. Okay, let me get the other ones to show you. These sturdy, reliable, unlike some people. Black boots. And these are different because they are a matte suede material. They look a little bit battered, but these are also now quite old. They're actually quite high as well. I saw you thinking about it. Let me bring that back in. And I have been known to just take these off at times because they're so high. Just accepted my fate and just took them off and walked around in my socks. Don't recommend doing that. Oh, I put a lot of lime in that at the bottom. I've come to realise through making this video I don't have a very good shoe collection at all, and I'm also about to reveal to you another very old pair of black boots, which are different to the others because they are long, over the knee type black boots, and these have also put in a very good shift. These have put a shift in. I'm also coming to realise that all of my shoes are like at least 10 years old. Strangely, these always have seemed a little bit big, which I don't really understand because there are 5, like all of the others. But I have to wear about 3 pairs of socks in these, otherwise my feet just slide around inside them. I don't know why. I think really I'm like a 4.5, but getting half sizes is really annoying and just impossible, so I just get 5. It's easier, but I think these were a bit big. Apparently, these are made in Italy. Interesting. Okay, well, that is the last pair. So, if you stayed for the duration of the video, I have concerns about you. I have questions about you and your priorities. But I also have a question about which pair was your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Which pair of shoes was your favourite one? Now, I've come to the conclusion that most of you can be trusted with the trainers. Some of you can be trusted with the boots. But absolutely none of you can be trusted with the heels. Not to be trusted. Now, if you excuse me, have important business to attend